So let's just see what happens if I say always active. They certainly seem to be proceeding to sand. Maybe very occasionally pulling things out. I think I will filter them. I'm not 100% sure that's needed, but I want to try that anyway and make sure. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, that does pull out. Okay, I think we do want to filter them. So, let's put a filter on you, and you can only pull out sand. Alright, I think we need a couple more filters. There we go, we got a couple more of those guys. Now you may only pull out gravel. And you will always be active. There we go, pulling out the gravel now. And you can only pull out cobblestone. Except you're not running, because we have plenty of cobblestone system right now. So these two are running, the other one is not. So how much, you know, stuff do we have in here for this guy? Yeah, we're definitely getting more sand. We're getting more gravel. We've got plenty of cobble. We've got like, 2,000 of that. It's even voiding that, so. He might be stuck. I'm not sure. Alright, there's 2 more. I need 1 more at least. And then we can... I don't know, something else in that room, I guess. Alright, let's make 2 of you, and we'll get 3 more detectors going. Alright, and now I need to get a bucket and a bucket. And we'll get another factory. No, you can only do 1 at a time because we don't have lava buckets and, whatevers. This guy's about to fill up. What do you use liquid meat for? What are your uses? You can be florbed or bucketed. Raw ore meat? I don't even know what that means. Fermented ore meat. And you can use that with sand to make pulverized gold. Well, that certainly looks like a complicated ore doubling mechanic. So, we're not going to use that. What are our other options here? This stuff looks pointless. I mean, what would we do with this stuff? Yeah, there's other kinds of tanks. A meat feeder. Does that feed me? I really don't know. I have to look that up and figure out how that works. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, where'd you go? Some pink slime running around the map, just, chilling. I didn't murder it. I don't usually go that far. It's weird. Did it jump into the ocean and die or something? Or... yeah, whatever. There you are. Alright. There. Seriously? I got nothing from that? Come on, my sword has Fortune 3 or Looting 3 or something. If I use this anymore, I would almost make a mob spawner for the pink slime rather than just keep doing this, because This manual spawning process, a little annoying. Hi, buddy. You still dancing? You guys are not generating that much wood for me, or that much charcoal. Maybe we ought to get you different kinds of trees or something. Spruce wood, or, you know, something. Come on, Slimy. Hurry up and spawn. I swear, sometimes the thing instantly spawns, sometimes it takes like 5 minutes. There we go. 2 more pink slimes. Which I probably only need 1 of. Okay, so let's get my buckets back one last time, I think. And let's make that final material stonework factory. Alright, let's put you back in the system. And, you know, you too. So don't need you right now. There is a way to make buckets, like I could have done it on the RS thing too, but I just didn't feel it was worth it for how much I was going to do right now. So, alright. Do I have the detectors as well? Cool. So let's go downstairs and let's work on that too. So here's some more conduits and some item guys. I need 3 more basic item filters, don't I? We're going to put you, you, and you here. We're going to say active on redstone, active on redstone, active on redstone. Okay, so we've got cobble, gravel, sand. I want to make one for silicon. Yep, that's silicon. So you're my silicon guy. And then I want one for glass. That's going to be grind, grind. So gravel, sand, and this time we want to end up at cooking mode. And that will make glass. And let's make sure that's correct. Yep, there we go. And finally, we'll make one that makes smooth stone. So all we have to do now is go to furnace mode. Yep, there we go. So let's get you some things that will help me filter things. So I want silicon, smooth stone, and glass. I have no glass. It's okay. This is why we're doing this. Alright, so you are my silicon guy. If you have less than 64, I want you to run. Also going to need to configure you to pull out because otherwise you will never ever stop. Alright, oh, we didn't even put these guys over here. Didn't get our filters either. Okay, so I want you to pull out silicon always. There we go. You're going in there. Cool. I want you to pull out glass. And I want you to always do that. And I want you to pull out smooth stone. Okay. So now we will say if there is less than 64 glass, I want you to run. Okay. And if there is less than 1,000 stone, I want you to run. But there is not. There's like 1,500 stone right now. So there we go. These guys are all working. And that is the material stonework factory. So hopefully I'll never have to go dig up another beach or, you know, smelt up glass. So we can actually take the glass pattern out. He has no more use. We will never be cooking glass ever again. I meant that one. I think. Okay. So there we go. Those guys will simply run and make me all of the materials I need. He does have a 2x2 and a 3x3 craft mode, I think. So that would let you build compressed cobblestone or something else, something 2x2. So you could make sandstone with this too. But honestly, I don't think I need this guy to do that for me. So I'm going to leave him like they are. So we'll just keep a little bit of what we need in there, and that will take care of that stuff. So I'd like to go turn off that room, or maybe do something else with it. I don't really know what else to do with it, but there's going to be mobs spawning in there. It's only going to spawn, you know, so much before it, you know, runs out of space and stuff, but it would be nice to get rid of any kind of spawning, because, you know, who knows, we may not want it to spawn things in there. Or maybe that could be a regular mob spawn room that does not make liquid meat, but rather, you know, makes useful stuff like mob drops and essence and stuff. That could definitely be better. So, yeah, you are going to back up. I'm not sure what happens when he backs up. Does he stop working? I don't really know. I'm thinking right now what I'm going to do is get a liquid trash can, and because we've got 80 buckets of that liquid meat, and I don't think I have any use for it at all. So let's just void all the rest of that stuff. So we will get a liquid trash can, or a fluid trash can, I guess. Okay, so there's that guy. Now I think he can be filtered too. Yeah. So extra utilities. A fluid filter. Yeah, I want one of those guys too. So let's make you. We have no sticks, huh? Okay. This is something I think I should probably keep in stock. There's a lot of those things I need to keep in stock. Alright, how do we filter fluids? Can I drag you from there? Do I have to have a bucket of you? I don't think I can drag it. We're going to have a bucket. Okay, let's take that then. And I'll get a bucket. And we can get some liquid meat and void that. And that will be what we do with it. Alright, here's a bucket. So let's go over there. And we'll take that tank. And I think if I do that... Maybe not. Okay. But we'll get it from there, and then he's going to instantly refill because we've got plenty of this liquid meat stuff. So let's go ahead and pick you up, which I can't do with that wrench. And we're going to put the fluid filter, and we're going to match that guy. And you will now filter liquid meat. So now liquid meat will go away, but I should get more of this guy until he's full. So who knows? Maybe we'll have more use for that in the future. Honestly, I don't know. But you can see if I went and did this, I can't... Hey, you were not supposed to let me do that. Huh. Well, you are a terrible fluid, buddy. You are a terrible filter. Well, I guess we'll see if, you know... Okay, you know what? We can do this. We can do this a different way. We can filter it with Ender IO instead. So let's do that. So, a fluid filter from Ender IO. I thought there's a lot of little minor bugs in extra utilities. Which is surprising because it's been around with version 2 for so long. Fluid filter. Let's build one of you. And instead of using you, which didn't work at all, we will filter you. We will extract filters. liquid meat. So there we go. And wait a minute, that's not right. You will insert liquid meat. Okay, so the only thing that should be able to go in here is liquid meat. And the only thing that can go in here is the pink slime, because there's no other place for you to go. So I'll leave that in there. It shouldn't matter. So that should be fine. Okay, he will take care of that. I've got a tank full of this stuff, which I don't need at all as far as I can tell. But, you know, whatever. I could have made iron drums and made more of this stuff, but honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now. Oh, I've got a bucket of you. Let's dump you in here. Then I'll dump you back in the system. And there we go. That's that cleans up that mess, and we'll get more pink slime should we need it in the future. I really don't think we will, but I don't know what else to do with that room right now. Don't feel like making a mob farm at the moment, so won't worry about that. Alright, I'm going to think about what I do want to do, and I'll come back when I'm ready for that. Alright, I've been working a little bit on the storage system. I did make a few more machine crafters, so we can keep more stuff in stock. So, you know, a few more things, mostly the thermal expansion and Ender IO ingots that take a long time to build with. So everything is still working, you know, pretty well, more or less. I've got more interfaces if I need to, you know, expand this, which I probably will at some point. I did move some things. I added a second alloy smelter to separate the Ender IO stuff from the thermal stuff. For some reason, when they were all together in the same alloy smelter, sometimes refined storage would throw a third thing in there, thinking it was done, and it would end up making iron alloy, or something I didn't want. So I think just separating the Ender IO stuff from thermal stuff might solve that problem. We'll see. I'll see if I have that problem again and try to diagnose it better. This is mostly a guess on my part right now. So move the this guy over here, the resonator, and you know, that's most of the changes. So I want to look into expanding the storage for the system. So I've got 3 of these 4K storage drives right now. I'd like to have 2 16K disks, and I want to make sure that nothing on these disks could be in a drawer. So to do that, I want to dump the stuff on the drawers into the system, and they should go to the drawers first because these external storage units have higher priorities. So we'll see if that works out. So the first thing to do is to teach this guy to craft more things. So we want to get 16K storage disks. So we've got that guy. I want to craft these guys. So to do that, we'll need all of these things. So that all looks correct. We'll need to get you, and to get you, you need all of those things, and that looks right. You know, I'm realizing I didn't tell it to keep stocks of improved processors on hand, and that's something we're going to want it to do too. So let's go ahead and add these, and then let's go ahead and make that, or add those to the interfaces, so we keep a stockpile of those as well. So let's get some processors from the system. Alright, so we're going to have to craft one of each. And then, you know, I need to craft the one I actually want. Alright, so this guy, and this guy. And I think for now, I will work with maybe 8 of these. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to put you in the other spot. There we go. Let's get you back. Maybe a bit more of the basic ones, but yeah, let's do 16 of the basics and then 8 of the other kind. Maybe we'll do 16 all around. Why not? Hopefully we'll have enough resources. I won't feel so bad about just keeping a stack at all times, but you know, right now I'm a little bit concerned about that. So you can see they get built, they get put in there, and hopefully they end up over here. I don't see them being built. So the question is going to be, why not? And that is the one flaw with the auto crafting system that I think goes on, is that it says it's not doing anything. So why is it not doing anything? I asked it for more things than we had. Now I'm going to bet we are out of some item that we can't make. So let's see if we could make an improved processor. So I think we can Alt-click him? No. Control-click him? Shift-click him? There's something you can do to... Okay, Control-Shift. Control-Shift-click will go right in the interface. So if I said I wanted to craft one, it's going to say we could use pink slime. If I wanted to craft 10, okay, we don't have enough slime balls. So that's the problem with that. And there's no way for it to make slime balls right now. So we're going to have to find some way of doing that. So first of all, we need to replant the cactus farm, because we're going to need some of those. Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. You've liked and subscribed by now, right? What am I saying? Of course you have. See you next time.